they want to exit your life, let them. If they're doubting you, let them doubt you. If they don't like you, if they don't love you, let them. If they want to call you names, call you arrogance, let them. If they want to call you delusional, if they want to call you whatever, stupid face, let them. So many people get irritated and they start feeling an emotional reaction when other people around them just don't believe in them, or maybe someone's making fun of them, harassing you, bullying you, or whatever. And it's really hard to kind of like disassociate with what someone else is projecting onto you, and it's really hard to not take it personal. But sometimes, man, sometimes you gotta just let them. Sometimes you gotta just let them be, let them do what they do, let them be in their own zone, and you worry about what you got going on, you worry about what you are doing. That can be sometimes, it can be the best thing you do. It's the best reaction that you can give people like that, because what you gotta realize is that these people are not people, man. They are demons in a form of human being. And I really believe in that, man. Some of us humans are, some people can be demonic, and it's out of their control. It's like they're just possessed. So the only way they feel happy or anything like that is through, making other people feel sad, other people feel like doubt, fear, anxiety, or lose their confidence, lose their ambition. And the best thing you can do, man, is just stay away from these kind of people and just be nice to them. As backwards as it sounds, as weird as it sounds, man, you got to be very nice to these people, because they need that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really need someone to be nice to them, because they've never experienced that. They've never experienced love, and they've never experienced peace in their life. So the best thing you can do is just be very kind and loving towards someone like that, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only way you're gonna win, because you see, when you operate from a frequency of love, unconditional love towards people that are not believing in you, that are disrespecting you, and just being rude and aggressive and mean to you, it's like, think of them as a child that didn't get their way, right? So if you have a son or a daughter and they didn't get their way, you told them, hey, nah, we gotta turn the TV off tonight, excuse me. You gotta turn off the TV, we're not watching TV no more, you gotta go to bed because you gotta go to school in the morning, right? The child oftentimes is probably gonna get very upset and possibly even start saying rude things or whatever. That's prior the phase of, maybe you discipline them, or you can obviously take the route of telling them, hey, you're grounded, you cannot talk to me that way. Or you can approach it from a place of love. You can just give the child love. Say, hey, I love you, that's why I'm doing it. I love you. I understand that you don't know what is going on in my life as an adult. I understand that. And you can't see the bigger picture right now because you are too busy worried about your own needs and what you think life is, like what you see life as. So therefore, man, you gotta just treat them as such, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta just treat them as such, and just give them love, give them kindness, and give them peace, and always be calm and collected, man. Always be calm, always be collected, man. There is no reason why any human being should ever, like, yell or raise their voice or even fight or argue. Like, this is all unnecessary stuff, because when you get in that state, you're actually in a very low energy, low frequency, because you're feeling the need to make yourself loud and heard. And hey, I'm aggressive, listen to me, I'm an alpha. Instead of just being very calm and collected and just, be in the moments, talk to people with low volume and respect and just with love, no matter what they do, because whatever someone else got going on towards you, that shouldn't move you off center. You should always be grounded as a man, especially. Like, my energy personally is always going to be calm and collected. I don't care if anybody comes at me with disrespect, with hate, telling me, hey, I hate your face, I hate your personality, you're this, you're that. I'm just gonna be very calm and collected. It's not gonna affect me because I know that I'm in my own zone and I'm in my own energy. So whatever someone else projects onto me doesn't matter. Whatever else someone else has to say to me doesn't matter, because I know that I'm calm and collected. I'm in my zone. I'm in my energy. I'm free. I'm a spirit. I'm just relaxed 24/7. I'm just relaxed and calm and collected. No matter what anybody says to me, that's their problem. It's not my problem. If I react to it, then it becomes my problem as well. But if I don't react, if I choose to stay grounded, if I choose to stay calm and collected, then that is not my problem. That is their problem. And that could be with anything. It could be with someone trying to fight with you. I believe you can win any fight by being calm and being loving and kind. Like, no matter who's in front of me is trying to fight me, all I gotta do is just be calm and look them straight in their eyes and say, I love you. Like, you don't necessarily have to say it, but if you're feeling the energy of love and you show that to that person, they're gonna respect you, man, and they cannot fight you at all, man. This is really deep stuff that I wish more people understood. Us humans have the ability to do this. It's not always about violence, and it's not always about who can be the loudest, who can be the most aggressive, who can punch the hardest. Because when it comes to that, trust me, I punch pretty hard, man, and I'm pretty strong, like, physically. But you gotta be strong mentally too. You gotta be strong emotionally and spiritually. So when someone's trying to be aggressive towards me, it would be immature of me, and it would be really, like, pathetic if I was to, like, go back and forth and fight with that person, another human being that is being mean and aggressive to me. Why would I do the same to them? All I have to say is just be calm and collected. Say, hey man, what's the problem? Are you okay? Like, what's going on? Can you please tell me what is bothering you, and I'll see if I can fix that. Maybe we can both have a conversation and see if we can come up with a solution. Please tell me, I love you, man. Here, I'll hear you out. You want a hug? That's how you do things, man. That's how a real man does things. Why would I want to go back and forth and fight with somebody? This just doesn't make sense. It is unnecessary. It is unnecessary. And it doesn't even result in anything, if you think about it, because it doesn't really resolve the issue. Because, okay, let's say we fight, I knock him out, he's on the floor, I knock him out, whatever. Oh man, what's gonna happen after, man? Like, it's still the same thing. Like, the root issue is still there. Like, we haven't really resolved anything. But what would resolve something is if we sat down, we had a cup of coffee maybe, and we're just talking, man. Like, hey, hi, how do you feel disrespected, and how do I feel disrespected? Let's talk about it, and let's see if we can agree on something. And if not, then we're just gonna have to part ways. Simple. And I think if more people learned how to do this, man, this world would be a very fucking beautiful place, and it would be safe and friendly, and just everybody would have peace, love in their heart, no anxiety, and everybody would just benefit off of this, and people would just come together, and we would all just be a little bit more happy and just like safe, and we would feel free, sort of thing, you know, like. And I think the most powerful thing you can do is be be capable of violence and know not to use it. Know that you don't have to use it at all. Like I'm not saying don't be capable of defending yourself, or don't be capable of violence. I think every man should be capable of doing it. I'm capable. Like I did boxing, kickboxing, whatever. I'm actively working out and whatever. Like I'm pretty decent as far as physical strength and my speed and my movements as far as martial arts and all that kind of stuff. But I don't want to use it ever. Like I would rather be friendly and be nice and kind to everybody around me, man. And I invite you to do the same thing. I invite you to have the same mindset, the same approach, because why do we always have to be violent about things? Why? When we can just choose to understand where the other person's coming from and give them that love, give them that respect that they really need. So that's pretty much all I have to say, man. Let me know what you think about my video, and if you think it's La La Land, or if you think it's delusional. But to me, it makes sense. I don't know why, but in my head, it makes sense. And I think that everybody should be a little bit more peaceful, a little bit more loving, and just let people do what they want to do, man. Let people disrespect you. Let people make fun of you. Let people not believe in you. Let people leave you. Let people break your heart. Just let them do it, man. Let them do it. If they want to do it, let them do it. It has nothing to do with me and what I got going on in my spirit and my energy. It has nothing to do with me, because people are going to do what they want to do. Why am I steady trying to control and dictate the outcome and control what people want to do and control people's mindset? You can't do that, man. You cannot do that.